Welcome to this series of training videos, Compliments of District 84. Today, our presenter, Oscar Karlstad, will share with us the roles, responsibilities, and resources for being a successful Vice President of Membership. This session was presented at the District 84 Virtual Toastmasters Leadership Institute on July 18th, 2020.
That I'm such a believer in back to the basics. And when you think about that, it is doing the things that make a Toastmaster club great. To be reminded of what the VP of membership responsibilities are. Of course, recruit new members, conduct membership building programs, organize and promote the club's participation in TI membership programs. Then you have different events, Medley Award from August to September, Talk Up Toastmasters from February through March, and Beat the Clock for information May 1st through June 30th. And you're also responsible to assist guests and process applications. So those are your basic duties. Then, a summary of the responsibilities. Of course, before the club meeting, you make a list of all the new people coming, and you turn that over to your club president and coordinate how you're going to have them inducted into the new club, make guest packets, contact former guests who have not joined and keep in touch and try to get them back in. Upon arrival, greet the guests and make sure they're welcome and they feel cared for. Provide all the guests with guest packets, answer any questions. And after the club meeting, meet with them, get their questions, invite them to join, and help guests complete any application. So you're basically the person who, once they come in the room, you take care of them and you greet them, you answer their questions, and sign them up. That's basically the role. I call it the law of attraction, because what it comes down to is, who you are and what you are will attract people. So if you're having a very organized and well prepared a meeting that really, really produces results and gives value to the members, then people are going to come and they're going to stay. So you have to get back, like I said in the beginning, back to the basics. And one thing that I've really discovered is if you have a powerful purpose to the meeting, to what you're doing, it makes a huge difference. Now, Toastmasters, when you always start the meeting, it does have a purpose of, self-confidence and leadership. But what if you have even a greater purpose that's individualized for your club, which would be in the realm of, we're here to fulfill, have people break out of their shell and fulfill their dreams, have what they really want happen in their life. If you have that purpose, it's amazing what happens in the kind of people you attract. So I really believe in the law of attraction. And it's about creating a powerful and strong club, going back to what the basics are, the basics of taking care of each other and and finding out what people want, and then having them achieve their goals and their dreams. One way we've done that is that we really have instituted a mentoring program, and we have a group of us who offer to meet outside the club window, maybe for a lunchtime. It might only be for 20 minutes, but with the Zoom technology, you could easily do that. And we've had somebody in our club who didn't speak for a year and a half. Finally, they agreed to be mentored, brought them in. They've done 4 speeches now. A believer in you go in and you get the benefits, like I said, get the benefits, share the benefits, and give the benefits of Toastmasters. What it is what the club is going to be so evident to everybody, whether they're coming in as a Zoom member or they're coming in person, which hopefully we'll get those meetings back. But like I said on this slide, who you are is shouting so loudly that you can't hear what you're saying, meaning that people can see right through if you're a phony, if you're not really doing the things you say you're going to do. So I really encourage you to think about that when you, everything you do. It's like really providing value and excellence. So, of course, when you come into a club, get value, get it for yourself, but then give value. Important people do important things. Important things are doing things for others. So remember that. It really makes a difference. And I do believe that whatever you give away comes back to you. So keep thinking about that when you bring in new members or all those members around you. And you've got to really explain the benefits of fully participating and, getting them on pathways, getting them there started on their project, then finding out what they really are up to in their life and supporting them in achieving those goals and celebrating every achievement that they have. And I found that when you come into Toastmasters, you're enrolled by saying, oh, I could get more confident. I could become a better speaker. I could advance in my life. I might even get a promotion. But what you start to see is then you flip. You start seeing that by giving, you get all these things and they multiply. I'm just to share my simple story is that when I came in, I really had a fear of public speaking, and I found a Toastmasters club. I would be sweating and all those things. Sandy DePrimo, who you all know, who's our conference chair for education here, that she came into the club. She kept encouraging me. I always feel like if there's two or more of you, that you accomplish great things together, that much more is achieved. You see here, you can just see a quick synopsis of what we've done, is that, first of all, before the pandemic, we were already connected because we have the technology at Walt Disney World in our conference rooms to easily use the software of Zoom. And so what we do is we really have connected our 4 clubs together, and many of the participants participate in all 4 clubs. So the thing that Zoom has also brought us is the international aspect. If you really go in and you really want to help somebody, but first of all, go in there and get what you need out of it. But then once you do, please go in and share that with other people. And I just feel that's the critical and most important part. And I just find that whatever you give away, you definitely get. But the joy is really in seeing how you can transform somebody else's life and transform the lives of those people around them. So I really want to get that message across. Where I would love to go with this is we're all new with Zoom. We're all new with the new technology. And I've got my little experience. I've been able to sign people in with Zoom, and maybe Amanda could share the link for easily accessing the materials for signing people in. We had that. We always are welcoming everybody to come to our club because we learn from you. You learn from us. You can have it as part of your ambassador program. But I would just encourage you to come. And that's how we've kept our clubs alive.
For those who are new to the role or potentially new to the websites, if you do not already have a membership application available, it is as simple as logging into Toastmasters.org. You notice I did not sign in. I just popped right over and hit the search button, type in application, and I found the one in the correct language. This particular application has been added into our chat window. Another handy resource for our first timers is the District 84 website. Please note that is toastmastersd84.org, copied here. And if you go into clubs and club assist, actually access a district approved membership packet. This same packet has also been included in our chat window, and now the link for that. So, and then I would like to answer the question from my club's perspective, if that is okay. One way that we met the online need for new members is on our main club website. Before you even have to log in, you can click on New Member Application. Right there, we have it hyperlinked, actually saved on a Google Drive, so you could hyperlink to anything. Click on the application, fill it out, email it to us. We have those instructions right there. And we also have the ability, your treasurer should be learning this as well, to accept donations. This is through PayPal. So donations means we don't have to pay extra for them to give us their money. But work with your treasurer to find out how you can accept that money electronically, because it's going to be very hard to get cash in hand from those guests and new members. What are some core values that we want to communicate to our guests, our visitors, to our future new members to convince them to join us?
Oh, I love that question. Because for me, I was talking about the whole law of attraction. And if you have a powerful purpose for your club, I felt that that's how our celebration club became from ground zero to 27 members within about a year. Our purpose was for people to find what their inner purpose was and unlock the fears and limitations so that they could share it with the world. And
how does the role of VPM interact with the other officer roles?
the first one you think of is the public relations. When you're out there, the VP of public relations, and you talk about the VP of membership. So you see those as two distinct, but they seem almost alike type of roles. One you'd have to identify as exterior to the club, and one as the interior. So the VP of membership, so let's say the VP of public relations, he's getting it out on LinkedIn, he's getting it out on Facebook, he's talking to people, he's putting up posters, he's putting up signs, he's getting the word out in any possible way you can get it. But once they come into the club, that's when the VP of membership takes over. You're talking about greeting them, providing information, making them feel welcome, giving them the packet. Now that we can't physically do that, but emailing them all the information that you can.